Listening Library presents This Cookie Will Change Your Life by Dee Ellis. Read for you by Soneela Nankani. Part 1. Tilly. In the middle of the summer, Tilly Fox made a pact with herself and with her dog Bob. I will run away for at least 5 days. She wrote it on paper. Then she poked her finger with a paper clip. It didn't do anything, so she rummaged in her dad's fishing things and found a hook. That got the blood. She smeared a heart at the bottom of the page, folded it into a crane, and left it on the crammed patio table, in case anyone wanted to know. When she was done with that, she got her wallet with her cat-sitting money in it, so she could walk to 7-Eleven to buy a Slurpee. She needed to decide where to go and when to go, and if she should take her tent. On her way to 7-Eleven, she saw Mateo. "Hey," Tilly said.
"Hey,"
Mateo said.
"Where are you going?"
"To get a Coke Slurpee," Tilly said.
"Coke Slurpees are disgusting,"
Mateo said. "I love them," Tilly said. Mateo wore a vest with no shirt, a baseball hat, and his regular basketball shorts. "Where are you going?" Tilly asked. They were on 800 North, and Mateo hadn't been around much since school got out, because he was at his cousin's over in Springville, according to Mateo's mom, Carmen, who Tilly was good friends with, because they lived next door, and Carmen taught Tilly how to make scrambled eggs. Tilly was happy to see Mateo, even if he did ignore her sometimes. Carmen said Mateo could be hard, so Tilly needed to be patient.
"I'm going to get some movies at the library," he said.
Mateo was probably the only person Tilly knew who checked out movie DVDs. A Ford F-250 rumbled past, playing raps so loud they couldn't hear each other. It stopped at the stoplight, where they had to walk across, so it took a while before they could talk again. When the light turned and the truck drove away, Tilly said, "They won't let you in the library wearing that."
"What do you mean?"
"You're not wearing a shirt. No shoes, no shirt, no service."
"What?"
"They have a sign," Tilly said.
"A sign?"
"Yeah, it says, no shoes, no shirt, no service."
"What do they care?"
Tilly knew they cared, because one time she went in wearing her swimsuit top, which was blue with yellow fish on it, which she got at a yard sale and which she loved very much, and her cut-off jeans. She wanted to check out her favorite book called The Girl Who Drank the Moon again, and the new security lady said, "Stop right there, Sister Bear." Tilly didn't stop. She didn't know the lady was talking to her. No one had ever called her Sister Bear in her life, not even in her imagination. "Hey!" the lady yelled. Tilly looked back to see who she was talking to, and the lady said, "That's right, you. Come here." "Me?" "You." Tilly almost laughed. The lady sat at the security desk with her hair stuffed in a cap and glasses, large black-framed glasses, like those disguise kinds you can get at Zurcher's party store, only there was no mustache. Tilly thought, is it good or bad for a security lady to wear glasses? Do you look tough and smart? Or do you look like you can't catch someone or remember what they look like because you have bad eyes? If Tilly were a robber, she'd take the security lady's glasses and smash them so she couldn't be identified. Tilly walked over, trying to look like she was normal. "You can't come in here like that," the lady said. "Like what?" "Wearing that." Tilly looked down at her clothes. What am I wearing? That, the lady said. This? Tilly'd been all over town wearing the exact same thing, and no one said anything. She'd been to Smith's for day-old donuts. She'd been to the rec center to see who was there. Then she'd gone to Dragon's Keep to watch a Dominion tournament that didn't work out because Lamar London, the reigning champion, didn't show up. So then Tilly just talked to Ramona, the owner. Not one person cared about her clothes. What was wrong with her clothes? What's wrong with my clothes? Tilly asked. They're not appropriate, the lady said. They're for swimming, not reading. I'm not here for reading. I'm here to get a book and leave, Tilly said. Sorry, the lady said. Tilly explained that she knew exactly where the book was, and it would take her 5 seconds. You can time me. I'm not going to time you. Just time me. I will not. Why? Aren't you curious how fast I can get a book? Nope. Tilly stared deep into the lady's eyes. Time me, she said in a wolf voice. The lady was trying not to laugh, which made Tilly mad. It reminded her of her Aunt Renee, who didn't take her seriously and one time said, Tilly, you really are the worst. Tilly never forgot it. When the security woman stopped almost laughing, she said, Here's the deal, little lady. I'm not going to time you because you're going to turn around and go on home and put on a blouse. A blouse? Tilly asked. A blouse, the lady said. Like a mom's clothes? Tilly said. The lady took off her glasses and rubbed her eyes. In some ways, Tilly felt bad for her. How would it be to work in the library but not reading books or helping people or doing story time? Instead, you sit at some desk in a uniform telling kids to change into old lady shirts? Tilly told Mateo the whole story as they walked toward the library. You think she'll kick me out? Mateo asked, touching his vest. She will. That's not a blouse, Tilly said. She wouldn't make me wear a blouse. I'm sure you just have to wear something normal. What does that even mean? Tilly asked. He shrugged. Like, this leather vest covers my whole chest if I pull it tight. He pulled it tight. They were almost to the 7-Eleven now, and across the street was the library. Mateo pushed the button for the crosswalk. They stood, waiting for the walk sign. Mateo had moved in 3 years ago. Tilly had been home alone when she saw a moving truck. She put on her flip-flops and went outside to watch. She and Bob were just standing there, and the new family spoke with Spanish peppered in, which Tilly knew some of from TV. She tried to see if she could understand any, but she couldn't really. Then Mateo's mom saw Tilly and said, Who do we have here? Oh, Tilly said. I'm Tilly, and this is my dog Bob. I live over there. She pointed to her house that had her dad's broken Mustang on the grass. There were also pretty good garden gnomes that Tilly decorated the yard with herself. Nice to meet you, the mom said. How old are you? Tilly said she was 9, and then Mateo's mom said, That's fantastic. And she yelled for Mateo, who was in the moving truck getting a box. He came out, and he was wearing a wrestling outfit onesie, which Tilly thought meant they'd be friends. Mateo, she's your age. This is... Remind me of your name. I'm Tilly, Tilly said. Are you going to Mazer? What? He asked. What school are you going to? I don't know, and I don't care, he said. Don't be rude, his mom said. And then she said something in Spanish. He made a face. He was in a bad mood, and Tilly wondered if he was sad to move. Tilly had never moved in her life. She'd always lived in the same house, in the same neighborhood, with the same people. It's a pretty good school, Tilly said. I'm sure it is.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?